right, we got Megan here. This is a really good question. So, with more and more people cohabitating with children without marrying, do you see a future for automatic legitimation of father, same as in wedlock? That's a tough question. And different states handle this differently. So, in California, all you have to do is at the hospital sign voluntary declaration of paternity, and you automatically have the same exact rights in theory as the mother. Now, I know some states, when they're a child, when you break up with someone that you have a child with, you're not married, you separate, the father has to go through a process. I think, and Florida is one of those states. I think those states could streamline that process to better protect children and their relationships with their fathers, because it does take time to get go through that process, and in a lot of instances, it in theory could be prevented, or in theory is unnecessary. So I think a lot of the conversation in the legal community is that we're going to see fewer and fewer divorce cases and more purely child custody cases. And in my experience, and a lot of the attorneys I speak with, um, some cases there's always going to be, whether it be they were together for the child's 5 or the child's 3 months old, there may be questions that get raised around, are you the father? Um, and so some of those situations, just like 50-50, or a presumption of 50-50, won't necessarily get rid of all of the issues in family court. A streamlined process won't get rid of all the issues, but it would help. So I think that's something that's going to have to be addressed in the coming decade, just because the number of children born to parents who are not married is continuing to increase. And so those states that require dads to jump through hoops, even if the child's 5 and they've been there the entire time, those states are probably candidates to create some sort of streamlined process. But at the same front, there's been a fight in the past around someone gets named the father, and then it was a struggle to get them removed. That's one of those situations that actually has been to the Supreme Court, where a man was found to not be the father after several years, and it ended up going all the way to the Supreme Court to get the state to stop charging him child support. So it's a double-edged sword when it comes to that, but it's something we're going to have to find better solutions for as the number of children born to unmarried parents continues to increase.